Hello there, and welcome to a special episode of Tatooine Tableflip. I am Jimmie, and today we're going to be looking at Herbaceous Sprouts, now on Kickstarter from Pencil First Games. Let's get this thing on the table and have a look. The first thing I'll point out here is that despite looking nearly finished and downright incredible, this is still just a prototype. The board and the box are going to look slightly different in the final version, and these black dice will actually be green. Herbaceous Sprouts is a nice, light, relaxing, push-your-luck dice game with just a smidge of drafting thrown in about planting herbs and flowers in a community garden, as you and up to 3 of your friends become embroiled in a friendly competition to see who the best gardener is. Collect the most victory points by the end of the game, and you take the title of head gardener. Here's how it works. This is the community garden, and it's divided into 4 sections, each of them requiring a different combination of seeds to plant. Each turn you're going to be gathering those seeds and attempting to plant your sprouts in the best possible locations. And you can do this as many times during your turn as you have dice to commit. You can hoard your dice from turn to turn, hoping for the best possible combination of seeds, and that'll allow you to plant in the best possible locations, i.e. the highest scoring locations, or you can spend your dice kind of onesie-twosie, hoping to grab as many of the smaller point locations as you can. There's these tool cards here that are used to help you along the way that not only have some kind of an ability on them, but might also come with this little flower pot down here that acts as a sprout itself, making them multi-use. They're also the clock of the game, as when this deck runs out, the round ends and the game is over. But that's just one small piece of this massive horticultural puzzle. These are the seed dice and are the driving force of the game. Each turn you're going to be drafting one of these tool cards and gaining the accompanying dice, putting them in your wheelbarrow, this player mat here. You'll be spending these dice in different combinations, such as in pairs, to plant your sprouts, these little tokens here, somewhere within the community garden, thereby gaining the victory points listed. The spaces are first come, first served, so lend the game kind of a racing aspect as the choices for the best plot shrinks as the game goes on, forcing you to reconsider turn by turn just how far you're willing to push your luck. Oh, and if you're the first player to get one of your sprouts in each of the 4 gardens, you get to enjoy a nice, cool glass of refreshing bonus points lemonade. Refreshing. There's no denying that the game is predicated on a massive amount of randomness, but that's inherent in any game utilizing dice, something I'm sure isn't news to most of you. However, since the dice are rolled before being assigned to the tool cards in the tool shed, the drafting mechanic helps mitigate this a bit, since all of the information is public knowledge, and that kind of allows you to lean into how you'd like your luck to bend. Add in the ability on the card, and this can form some pretty powerful combinations. To me, that speaks volumes with just how balanced the design is overall, and ultimately means that there will never be a dull game of Herbaceous Sprouts. Let's talk briefly about the solo mode of the game. I love this twist on this game, as you, represented by this Master Gardener, Assistant Gardener card, face off against a nameless rival represented by this rival deck here. Every turn the Gardener card will flip, and depending on the side that's showing, the actions you take will vary slightly. It plays out just like a regular 2-player game, clocked at only 10 turns, and let me tell you, it is not enough. It's fast, it's tense, and it's probably my favorite way to play the game. I say this quite often here at Tatooine Tableflip, but Herbaceous Sprouts stands as a fantastic gateway game. It's light enough that folks new to the hobby can jump right in with very little effort, while also maintaining enough depth to keep seasoned players entertained. Choices are meaningful and offer some deep consideration without the game becoming stiff or boring. And I thought I'd never be interested in a game about plants, but you know what? I've had a lot of fun playing this thing, and I highly suggest that you check out the Kickstarter. I have a space on my game shelf reserved for the final version. That'll do it for this time. Hey, how about you guys hit that subscribe button and ring that bell so you can keep up with all of my shenanigans here on the show. And I am also at Board Gamer Blues on all of the socials, so please come and find me and tell me what you think of the show, or let's just chat about board games. I also have a website located at boardgamerblues.com where you'll find a lot of written reviews of games not covered here on the show. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I will see you next time on Tatooine Tableflip. Bye!